Oh, absolutely. My name is Michael Carpus. I live in West Asheville. Pleasure to meet you, sir. My question concerns the Mueller investigation. You know, you're talking about that it needs to wrap up. Watergate against Bill Clinton took 2 years to even bring charges. Right now, Mueller has 5 guilty pleas, 17 indictments, including Michael Flynn, a retired lieutenant general. All I'm seeing is just politics of resentment and Republican intervention in attacks of this investigation. And as your opening remarks, I think we pulled this up. Thank you. You said that we are fighting for a stronger union. What are you doing in terms of commitment to supporting the Mueller investigation and committing that truth and justice will be served?
Well, first of all, let me flip your question around to the negative. What have I done to impede? What have I done to rhetorically or in action to stop?
I'll answer that.
So, and the answer is nothing. You don't have any speech of mine, any conversation in the press, any rhetoric on TV about it, because I don't engage in it. So you can say you Republicans, but there are other Republicans that have to bear the responsibility of their rhetoric and their actions. But as for me, I have not engaged in it. If there were bad actors on the president's campaign or bad actors trying to influence the outcome of the election, we need to know who they are. We've put enormous resources in the House and the Senate through both intelligence committees to produce reports. The Democrat report in the House and the Republican report in the House have striking similarities in fact basis. Their conclusions are different, though, around the same set of facts, right? So look at that. You can see facts. That's the engagement with the Senate as well. Richard Burr, our senator, is the chair of the Intelligence Committee in the Senate. So I want a conclusion, and I want to know what happened. And I think we as Americans deserve to know what happened. It is clear to me, though, and this is consistent with what I have said since the election, is the Russian government our friend? No. Are they an ally? No. Were they trying to influence the outcome of our election? Yes. Okay? Now, to what extent is what we need to know, and how is what we need to know. And I would hope at the conclusion of this that we can actually come together and have an alignment of what is not just fact, but what are the important facts here in a bipartisan way. Now, that is a different thing than maybe you've heard from other people, but that is consistent with what I've said for 2 years on this subject.
Good.
Thank you for asking the question.
Thank you. And I appreciate